Hi everyone and welcome back to the Organized Notebook. In this video, we wanted to show you how to get started with Todoist. Todoist is a great task management app that we especially recommend for personal tasks and habits. So let's get started. The first thing you'll want to do is create a Todoist account, and we'll be leaving the link to Todoist in the description below. And once you have your account, you'll be able to open a page like this in either your browser or from the App Store. And we'll just give you a guide on what to do when you first start. So the first thing we want to show you is the settings. So if you click here and go to settings, you'll be able to change various things in your settings. And the most important things to check is this general section. And just make sure that you're happy with all the settings here, like language, home view, date and time, and so on. And then the next thing we recommend to do is to check the theme. And if you're a dark mode kind of person, you could just already click dark here, and as well as different color options depending on what you like. If you do have the pro plan, you could also check all of these out, and you also have access to reminders and backups. So now we can get started. So before we go into this area, we just wanted to show you the workspaces because this is actually the most important thing in Todoist. And we currently have personal, and then there is the organized notebook, which is a team workspace. And the difference between personal and team workspace is that with personal, you cannot really share the entire workspace with others, but with the team workspace, you can actually invite members here. And it's a more collaborative environment. So this could be a great way to track your projects and tasks across a team-based format. So we're mainly going to focus on the personal. And this is actually how we think that Todoist is the best used for, is your personal tasks and habits and everything to do with personal lists. So in this personal, it says now that there's 0 projects. So projects are basically pages where you can add to-do lists. So let's say that we wanted to create a sort of daily dashboard so that we can keep track of all of our daily tasks. Now we have daily dashboard and we can add. And if we click to daily dashboard, you'll see like this. And now you can see that you can actually share projects with others by going to plus share. So it can still be collaborative within the workspace, inside the project, even in the personal workspaces. And then you have this view option, whether you want it as a list or a board, and whether you want the completed tasks shown or not, and different grouping and sortings. So for example, in a daily dashboard, you might want household chores. And then you might want to add some more sections. So for that, you can click the 3 dots here and add section. And for example, work tasks. And you can add another section called family. So these could be your different sections. And when you make sections, another thing that's useful is that if you change the view to board, it's going to look like this. So it's very easy to see everything in this view as well. So let's say that we have a household chore to wash the dishes. And then what you can do is add a description, and you can set a due date. And this is also very intuitive because if it is a chore that you do every day, you can just do every day. And it's just going to set it like this, and you just hit enter, and it's just going to recur every day. And then this is where you can set the priority. So is this a high priority task or low priority task? And the other things you can add are labels. So you can, for example, choose if it's already read or not, or you can add your own labels as well. So if we now click out of here, and we can actually add labels by clicking the plus sign here. And that's basically it for this. And another thing you can do is add subtasks. So wash dishes is not something that you might need subtasks for, but if it was clean the kitchen, and one subtask could be wash the dishes. So we could save this, and when you add subtasks, it's going to show up like this as well. And you can also add comments. So this would be a great thing to share with your household, for example, if it's a household chore task list. And when you're done, you can just click this button and it's gonna be done. But since this is a daily recurring task, it's gonna also already show the next due date, which is tomorrow. And for example, check emails, and you could just set it like this. And if you click it off, it's gone from this page. So this is a really nice way to set up a daily dashboard. In this way, you can organize your tasks based on different categories. And now we wanted to show you what this left-hand side here does. So an easy way to add tasks is just to click this plus add task. And it's going to pull it up like this. And it's automatically going to be added to your daily dashboard. You can even choose which sections it should be added to. Or if you just wanted to put it into inbox, it's going to just go in there and you can sort it later. So those are your options when you click plus add task. And then we have the search function. And also you can see all of your tasks across projects and workspaces here for today. And you can see the upcoming. So for example, tomorrow you have to clean the kitchen. And then filters and labels, you can also set up here. For example, this is now set to priority 1. And if you favorite this, you'll see everything in priority 1 show up here. So for example, if we're in the daily dashboard and we wanted to set this to priority 1, then if we go here, we'll see this show up here as well. So filters and labels can be useful in that way. And in order to create a new filter, you can just click plus filter. And for example, we could name this due today and today. Due today and add. And there's no tasks in this filter at the moment, but let's say that we put check email and we put the due date as today. And then if we go to our filters and labels and we go to today, we can see that it's here. So these are some ways to use your filters and labels. So as you can see, Todoist is quite simple, and we just recommend you to start using it, and you'll probably develop your own system that works for you. Some other neat things you can do with Todoist is this project calendar feed. So if you go here, you can actually subscribe with different calendars so you can see your tasks this way. And the other thing you can do is to email tasks to this project. So when you're on your email and you have a task that pops up that you want to do, you could just copy this email and send the task there. And make sure to follow these guidelines if you want it formatted properly. Thank you so much for watching, and we hope that this was useful for you. Let us know in the comments if you use Todoist, what do you think about it, and if you have any questions or confusions during this video, and we hope to see you in the next one.